Howdy everybody, it is Brian, Indiana Creek Gold. We're going to do our cleanup from the Rain Man and I's crevicing, sluice run, panning adventure under the bridge the other day. Y'all seen the video, I'm sure. Watch Rain Man's video and cleanup. So this is the cons that I brought home. So we're going to give this stuff a whirl, and we know there's some gold in there. We've seen it in the RPE twice. The indicators were pretty loaded up with some nice pieces, and both the dogs ran through my sluice. But I had the prototype RPE twice the length, so I'm sure that we caught that gold on its way out. So yeah, was over here. Still have old Dan Homzu and Prospecting's hard rock material to crush up for him from the huck. And I was over looking in this pile of rocks, which this stuff, we tore out this rock wall. A buddy of mine, his two sons, and my son did when my daughter broke her back, shattered her spine. All this stuff is what came out of that rock wall. But it's full of all kinds of goodies. Rhyolite, bunches of rhyolite in here that's full of gold, fossils. I pulled a couple geodes out of here. These rocks down through here is the same thing. All different mixed stuff from over the hill. But one of the things that I found, and it'll probably look a little bit better wet, was that was laying over there. That was in my wall. Rock wall. It was one of the rocks just to fill in. It's a chunk of fossil bed, which I find those all the time. I got all kinds of slabs up here on the port trail. But yeah, there's a whole scallop there. Shell and all. Cool stuff from over the hill. So let me get situated, go ahead and get the microphone, and we'll get going. Alrighty, we're pretty much set up, I do believe. I've got another item that I found that I need to show y'all too. A pretty cool find. I don't have a whole lot of material here, but went through, panned a bunch of it. When we were panning down there, every time we would pan something, a big pan of material, we would find usually a little bit of gold, at least some micro gold, fine gold. But we were also a lot of times finding a nice chunker or flake when we were done with that pan, which I put way too much material in here. That's how I was thinking. Get that a little more manageable. But I found a treasure down there the other day when Richard and I was down there. The Rain Man that hasn't been bringing the rain. Indiana's in a big drought right now. But excuse me, my allergies been killing me. We have cameras all down through here, over 30 acres. Pretty much have it covered. We know what deer's walking through here and what ain't, for sure. But the camera under the bridge, I turned off when we were working under there. I mean, besides getting video of us, it would have got 10 million of them, of the dogs running back and forth. But I forgot to turn it back on. So I went down a day or two later and did some test panning, found a little bit of gold. Was poking around some, and Bierman's prospecting shop out there in Washington is buying boxes, the big boxes of that dirt from over the hill. They're doing some panning classes. So, see, now I'm screwed. But anyway, they're buying boxes of my material at, raw material, nothing added, real prospecting experience type stuff that I've been selling anyway to everybody. But I got some material from down there scraped up dry from on that bedrock that me and Rick have been working and added to his box. But I found that treasure. Let me pause this and find something. Yeah, I'm just sort of screwed up here. I'll be right back and I'll show you our treasure. All right. Always jumping all subjects around here. I found this was stuck in the bank. Would have been 8-10 inches above where the bedrock is slab when I was digging out some clay. Got it all washed off pretty good. It was pretty clean actually, because what was exposed had been being washed off in the floods. But I swung my metal detector over this thing, and I've got a clip of that. And I checked the ground underneath it, but it was getting, well, on that metal detector, it might not use, I got a couple of them, was giving me what is like a trash signal. Like, this is stuff that I found metal detecting. And like that was the kind of signal that I was getting. But there's a beep in there, the same beep I would get if I was finding a quarter or a pin, a coin, or like ring or something, because I was just going by tone. I didn't really pay attention to the needle. I had to turn the discrimination down, sensitivity up, but see all that. So I think that's where the trash signal is coming from. It looks like there's visible chunks of iron in there. See, a little bit of that clay still stuck to it. But we'll turn it over in a little bit. It is full of quartz crystals. I mean, let's turn it over here. It looks like, I don't know if we can see it on camera, if I back it off, right in here has a bunch of visible, I mean, it looks like gold shining, but like lots of it, gold, copper colored. I said it's probably not showing up on camera, but I'm guessing probably pyrite in that. I said it's right in there. I hope we can zoom in good enough. I can find that tip. You can see right there. But it has, like I said, it is full of this quartz. I mean, look, I mean, how irony that looks. See, but I'm seeing more of that pyrite or whatever, and it's all over right here too. So it's a really cool piece. I don't know sure. I sort of want to crush it up, but then again, I sort of want to keep it whole because I ain't never found anything like this down there in the creek. So, yeah, I don't know. What do y'all think? I know a lot of you all know a lot more about that stuff than I do. I mean, I agreed that, I'd talking to little brother Vendetta about it, and he was, like me, something that come down from Canada. And get a look at that quartz. It looks like almost silver right there. I don't know. Enlighten me, everybody, especially y'all out west. It's not the rhyolite that I usually find. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to beat some of it down and break off a few pieces like that. We can get a test sometime. But I totally digress. I am sorry. We got some stuff lined out. Let me get this classified since I went off on another tangent, as I always do, or usually anyway. I'll get this stuff classified, and we'll be right back and start running some of our cons here. All right. Oh, it sunk. Dang it. I was going to show y'all what happens when you put gold in water with no soap. I rinsed that bottle out. I need more soap out here, but there's a piece of gold floating around on there. Nice little flake. Probably spilling some of that. All right, there's our minus 30. Plus 30 minus kitchen strainer plus kitchen strainer. So I sort of got everything whacked up on the pans that I want to be using for stuff. G-Man, I think, is the one that won the hex pan. So your hex pan is going to be slightly seasoned, G-Man. It's setting up here. Okay. Now I can run some of that material through the pan I intended it for. Yep, that'll be our micro gold. Got this right here. I think we can use this pan for that. It is toasty in the sun with my black shirt on. I appreciate you following along. This Sunday we're just going to do some hanging out. I've got a really cool mail call type video lined up, and we're going to pan some gentleman prospector, Mama Bird, Paydirt. I want to be panning into that. So I think I got too many pans going here. And now we're in the shade. Get a little look, see here. Few pieces of micro gold up there. Bunch of garnets. Alright. Get rid of this stuff. fucking, it's humid again today. Like I said, Indiana's in a drought. Rain Man needs to come visit our area a little more. For sure, it's dry as a bone. Ground is super hard. Everything's turning brown. Leaves are changing. Getting that time. Yeah, we need to be out in the sun. Let me pause this and get some stuff moved around. Alright. We was finding a few chunky pieces I would think would be in this classification. I said it was free for all. Crevice and pan, sluice run. Richard had the cordless Ryobi shot back. Slick phone is a sliding. I haven't modified my case yet. I think because my case don't work on there. With the receiver thing for the microphone. Millie. I don't know what it is. I woke up, allergies killing me. Allergy medicine made me tired all day. Lots of little garnets loading up in there. So let me pause this. We'll go ahead and run that down and we'll come back for the reveal. Alright, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. We got our fancy camera holder that I could have sitting above this, I guess. I've been just panning one-handed for so many years on here. Look how them garnets. Very, very cool. Come on, jumpers. Nice garnet right there. Come on, go. What the hell? There's gold. Not much. We'll catch and release those two pieces. Alright, so either all our gold is in there or in there. We could always hope in there. I sort of doubt it. Oh, shit. What to do now? Let's pan through this little stuff. I want to see some gold. Alright, let's get this gold. What do you think? The scoop? See what that looks like. Still zoomed in there. Pretty hard. we need to be out this way. There we go. Bunch of garnet seeds again. All these cons will eventually get ran through this blue bowl classified. Like I said, right now it's this is old water that really needs some more jet dry added to it. I've got dish liquid and soap, stuff like that inside, but then we'd have bubbles everywhere. That might be better. A little bit of suds left in there. Come on, gold. That gold peeking through right over there. We got gold peeking through right there. We do. There we go. That's what we're after. Oh, what the hell am I doing? I'm trying to look through my phone. I'm trying to be a lot better about that, but I guess I need to get better about my peripheral vision here. All right. Yeah, I'm just standing in the wrong spot here. Boom. There we are. Got gold showing up right there. Showing up everywhere. I'm watching that one piece there on the left. Watching its movement, making sure stuff's sticking. You get it up at too much of an angle, no matter how well seasoned your pan is, which is, you can't get any better seasoned than what this is, you will still lose gold. See it's sliding down a little bit, but oh yeah, bunch of that flour gold showing up. I'm getting in a big right here. I'm speeding up when I shouldn't be. There we are. Not bad for the first scoop. See that micro gold there? Little flakes and little chunkers. All right. Let me get this stuff worked down, and yeah, we'll see what's in here. I don't want to bore y'all with my slow ass panning. All right, I'm trying to get my deal. I'm trying to get all fancy with it here. I guess we need to be looking down here. All right, we're going to do the living room panner view here. Zoom in a little bit. All right. We got a couple more pans to run. I've just been letting that material load up, so we'll have the big reveal at the end. I might be losing some, like I said, we'll get it later at some point. Like I said, I appreciate y'all helping out, getting the new video and audio equipment. Greatly appreciated, and I hope it's helping things out with the videos. I think we're about halfway through our material here, so go ahead and do a wash back and snuffer this stuff up, and then we'll run the rest of it. Like I said, I'll run it down, we'll come back and take a look. I'm anticipating some pretty good gold. We ran a lot of material, worked hard for it, moved a lot of bedrock. Didn't hardly walk for a couple days, but it was a good time. And no sign of the water coming up anytime soon. Need to get the dredge drug up there underneath the bridge up by that bedrock and let it do some work. We need to spend an hour or two down there actually working on our hoses. Me and Richard was going to do that when the Rain Man was here the other day, but we decided time was better spent looking for gold. And what I'm doing here, I'll try to zoom in without having to two-hand this. I want to push my phone off this holder. What I do, I'm just trying to keep washing this stuff off because it's easier than trying to pan it back. And see it, there's a piece of gold just popped through right there. So, so nice and slow. Sell that stuff back down in there. You can just use a little bit of water and get that stuff off that bottom riffle there. Alright, now you guys can see how much I suck panning two-handed here. We've got gold popping up right there. Right here. Gold popping up right there. Oh yeah. All kind of gold popping through. Oh hell yeah. I said we worked for it. I won't bore you with panning down through the rest, the other half of it, but we'll do the reveal there at the end. And I am by far not great at panning, but one mistake that I do see people make, I make all kinds of them, is too much water in your pan. It's hard to control it if you have a bunch of water slopped around in there. You see that fine gold starting to pop through right there? Got a piece of this climbed up there and settled in right there. And a good seasoned pan makes all the difference in the world. See how I'm just letting that run the water up there and then just let it fall back. Looking good so far. Indiana boys, were on the gold. I push that gold out of there so I can work that stuff down on that side. Still haven't found any big gold this year. Sort of disappointed by that. But, did you guys just see that piece go down? Guys and gals. I tilt my pan down to the right and tapping it, and that gold walk right up that pan for the most part. Almost there. I like having my gold clean, like all the way clean, as much as possible when it goes in the snuffer bottle. That way it's ready to be dried off, and then I stick a magnet under the stainless steel cup that I use to dry it off. When I dump it, black sand stay in there. A little bit of micro gold might stay in there too, but oh shoot, I wasn't watching what I was doing here. Sorry about that. I'm still getting used to the overhead view here. Alright, that's half our cleanup there. So, well, half of our, what, that would be minus 30 material. Oh, that fine gold. A little bit of a smile. Alright, let me get this sucked up. Just do that now. And so I gotta hold on to this before I do stuff with it. All right, I'm going to pause this. I will work this stuff down, and hopefully there's a nice smile in the pan, and we'll take a look at that when we come back. All right, good morning, y'all. We are finishing up this Plus kitchen strainer. All I have found is some flour gold, some micro flood gold. But I came across something. I don't know. You go back to Troubled One's video. I think it was Troubled One. Did some of my Paydirt. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was him. But he said when he was going through the stuff, he said, God, this looks like a piece of toenail that he found in the material. I found one today too. Sure is what it looks like. Check that out. If you look at the back of it. It's the outside edge of a mussel shell, freshwater mussel shell. I thought that was funny. But yeah, no chunkers. Like I said, I hear either some chunkers or some lead rolling around in there. Y'all hear the difference in the audio. The microphones are inside. That's sort of cool looking. I don't know what that is. Tell me, folks, what is that? I thought it was a piece of rhyolite at first, but I don't think it is. Cool. Treasures. Well, should have been picking through this stuff, looking for another emerald. North Carolina emerald. That was one of the coolest find. That is the coolest find of my year so far. I said we haven't got on any chunkers. Pretty disappointed in that. We're on gold. But man, it would be nice to get a big one in the pan. I mean, I found that one real nice flake that's sort of shaped like the state of Indiana earlier. But hey, there's a little chunker in there. I think. Oh, the lighting sucks here. Yeah, there's a piece of gold right down there. Piece of something. It's a little chunky piece of gold. Check that shit out. Real dark. I can really tell, but I said no sun out here sort of sucks, but yeah. Cool. Cool. We did find a chunker. Not exactly the size we were looking for, but we'll take it. Well, I just sucked up a big old rock too. Alright, we've got one more pan to go, and with our toenail in there. I mean, when he said that on video, I was like, what the hell? But yeah, I see it. I get it. Really trying to agitate that to work that gold down through there, especially that smaller stuff. Through the miles. Probably should have ran a little less material. And the reason I chose this pan, I mean, maybe something like that, or that, you know, might have been a better choice, but I like these, and this has that lip that goes around the bottom. Don't like that for the fine gold because when you're panning stuff back, it's hard to get rid of the material on the bottom of your pan. But for bigger material, find this, it'll hang chunkers up in there. If you've got that stuff worked to the bottom of your pan, it will hang up on that lip. That looks like a chunk of quartz that like come off of that big rock that I don't know what I did with. Right there. Look at that. Get the other piece wet. Yeah, I don't know, but that sort of looks like those chunks that comes off of that rock right there that we found. Oh, yeah, I'm out here in my old slippers and joggers this morning, still drinking coffee. I want to get this done so I can get it edited and get it up today. There's the washer that we found. Old block washer. It's stuck in the bedrock. Oh, my hip has been killing me today, like screaming out loud if I step wrong or twist. We're going to get shoulder worked on this winter first, but I think I might have to end up doing my left hip and getting a new hip. It bothers me all the time. Got over it. Got a degenerative bone disease where the hip joints or both sides are generating. Nothing to do for it except hip replacements. Let me tap this. It was not chokers. Not the gold kind that was rolling around in the pan. I'll back that out some. It was a couple pieces of metal or wire. That's like a little piece of quartz there. And then there's a piece of lead shot. I'm pretty sure that's all we heard. Yeah, that was what was rolling around. So, snuffer dump time, and we'll see what my part of the cleanup was. God, I thought we had more gold than what I've seen so far, but I'm not going to complain. Hold on a second, we'll be back. Alright, we did our snuffer dump, but we had this material here that was what we spilt when we were classifying. So I wanted to, there's our Indiana flake that we found. Like I said, it's sort of shaped like the state of Indiana, especially get a little farther away, but definitely a picker. I don't know that I've weighed it. A little cornflake piece. The best one we've got so far. I think Ron said that one day dredging he found one that was like 1.7 or 0.17. Yeah, I wish it was 1.7. 0.17 or 0.15 or something. And that hole he had punched up the road. But yeah, Ron's got the biggest score so far, and with us anyway, in this part of the state that I know of, in our spots, I should say. course, there's been some other people hitting our spots. I've seen 3 guys loading a dredge up a while back, and I had no clue who they were. Well, I have an idea who one of them is. He was a subscriber, supposedly, last spring, maybe. And I'm real leery about inviting new folks up. You know, I like going with new people, but I also don't like showing them like fairly public spots sometimes if they could maybe not be trustworthy. But I chatted with this guy. They only lived about 40 minutes away several times. Yeah, he was going to bring me some equipment and other such stuff, and we were going to meet up one day, and I had to cancel for some reason. So I give him on map, I mean GPS'd it and waypointed right where we go, and he didn't show up that day. So, and then ghosted me after that, blocked my number, blocked me on Facebook and everything. So I imagine that's who it is. I didn't really have a chance to go see that day, but yeah, it is what it is. But that's why I'm sort of leery on bringing new folks in. Not that I don't enjoy, and I've had a couple new people up this year. Spent a couple nice garnets and a speck of gold trying to get away. I don't have my little camera holder up here, so let me two-hand this and see what we get. Tried to move around here where we had a little bit of light. A little chunky piece there, but mostly more of that fine micro gold, flower gold. So that won't be enough to make a difference here, but there's what we got from an RPE run and crevicing, cleaning up that material around the bedrock. That is my haul. Y'all seen Richard's already. One little chunker in there. I can definitely, yeah, I picked that up. So, yeah, a few more little chunky pieces. A lot of nice little flakes in there, and Indiana flower gold. Plenty of that. So I appreciate, you can see there's a nice little flake there. A few more decent flakes. A couple chunkers, a little character. But there it is. Not bad. Not bad at all. That might even move the scales. But I appreciate you following along, and come back Sunday afternoon sometime or another evening. We'll do a little hangout, a mail call, and pan some pay dirt from Gentleman Prospector and Mama Bird. So I appreciate y'all. Apologize if the audio is bad on this part of the video. Like I said, I don't have my microphones out here, but y'all take care. Big Indiana corn flake. So, yep, I'll see y'all Sunday.